Hey, welcome back to another math video brought to you by your host, the one, the only, Shalongo. Thank you so much for having me today. Alright, today's video is going to cover multiply binomials. So in the previous videos, we've multiplied binomials in the intro model, and we used the area model. Today is the main skill, which is like just be able to multiply binomials that look crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? So nothing new. We've got two things by two things that we're going to multiply to get four things, and then we're going to look to combine any like terms that we might have, and if we don't, then we just write our answer in standard form. Okay, highest to lowest exponent, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just set up the box because I feel like the box is probably the easiest way for me to multiply this stuff. Nah, I'm just gonna do the four combinations. So first combination, firsts. So we got negative f times 3f. Okay. Then we've got the, let's see, what's FOIL? First outer. Then we got the outers. Okay. So we got negative f times negative 1. So we got negative f times negative 1. Okay, cool. Then we've got the inners. Okay, we've got the inners. 10 times 3f. So we got 10 times 3f. Okay, these are little multiplication signs. And then we've got the lasts. Okay, the last term. So we got 10 times negative 1. 10 times negative 1. All right, so I'm just going to simplify these things real quick. Negative 1 times 3 is negative 3. F times f is f squared. Okay. Negative 1 times negative 1 is a positive 1 times f, positive 1f. Cool. 10 times 3 is 30 times f, 30f. 10 times negative 1, okay, negative 10. Boom, done. So there are the four terms, and when you look at them, this one has an f, this one has an f. We can combine those two terms. Okay, 30 and 1 combined to 31, f. Boom, done. Final answer. Highest exponent first. Okay. Highest exponent here. This one. So we've got negative 3f squared plus 31f minus 10. And not going to remember that. So got some teams action going on there. Can't find the box to type it in the answer. Squared plus 31f minus 10. Boom, done. Okay, this one, let's go full screen. I'll set this one up with the box. That way, if you want to use that method, you may. Okay, so we got box method here. If I'm making a box, then I'm going to do 9 plus m. Doesn't really matter how you set up the box, as long as you've got your four boxes. Okay, and we've got negative m and positive 9. First box, negative, let's just make this a negative 1 so we're not confused. Negative 1 times 9, negative 9 times m, negative 9m. Okay, top right, negative 1 times positive, let's go ahead and make this a 1 so we're not confused. Negative 1 times positive 1, negative 1. And we've got m times m gives us m squared. Bottom left box, 9 times 9 is 81. Bottom right box, 9 times 1 is 9 times m is 9m. Okay? And so when you look at this box, you can see it's set up differently than our previous boxes. There's our highest exponent. There's our two middle terms, like the two terms that we're going to combine. And there's our constant. Normally the blue is in the top left, the yellows are kitty cornered, and the green is over in the bottom right. But it's because we set up the box differently. So our final answer here we can rewrite as highest exponent comes first, so we got negative 1m squared, so we got negative m squared. We've got a negative 9m and a positive 9m. That would give us 0m, which is the same thing as 0, which is nothing, so we don't even have a middle term, so those pretty much zero out, and then we're just left with our constant of 81 plus 81. So this one's kind of weird. We didn't even have three terms, we only had two. Negative m squared plus 81. Negative m. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Negative m squared plus 81. Okay, we got this. We got this. We're already 5 minutes into this video. We got this. All right, I'm gonna do this without any work. So we got c times 8c. Okay, 1 times 8, 8. Boom. C times c, c squared. Cool. Now we've got c. We did c times 8c. Now we're doing c times 2. Okay. 2 times 1, 2 times c, 2c. Done. Cool. We've multiplied the c out. Now let's multiply this 8 to this one and this one. Cool. 8, positive 8 times positive 8. Don't say 16. That's if you add them. You're multiplying right now. You should know. 64 times c, 64c. Boom, done. 8 times positive 2. Now you can, now it's 6. Don't say 10. Don't you dare, no, 16. Okay, not 10, 16. Now we've got our 4 things. We know that those 2 things are the same. So we have 2 c's and 64 c's. That's the same thing as having 66 c's. Boom, done. Move on. Okay, last one. 6, we're going to multiply 6x to the 1, and then we're going to multiply 6x to the negative 3x. Okay, so 6 times 1 is 6, times x is 6x. Cool. 6 times negative 3 is negative 18. Use Desmos. Do not put positive 3 because you added. And we've got x times x, which would give us x squared. Okay? Now we've multiplied the 6 to both of these. Now we're going to multiply the 1 to both of these, okay, to get our third and our fourth terms. 1 times 1 is 1. Don't you dare. If you said 2, you're multiplying. You should know. Positive 1 times negative 3. Negative 3 times x, negative 3x. Now you can see here it's not in the right order, right? So we've got an x term, an x squared term, constant, x term. So we know that we can combine this term and this term. And we know that this term goes first, and we know that this term goes last because it's constant, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and grab this term real quick. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to put it first. Boom, done. That 6 is positive, so I'm going to put a plus just for now. This is the constant term. This goes last. Okay, cool. And now I can combine these 2 terms. I have $6. I owe $3. After I pay off the 3 I owe from the 6 I have, I still have 3, so it's positive 3. And that's how you multiply binomials. Good luck.